Ooh, wait, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. The title of this video is Knives, 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 and More Knives. And the reason is because we are going over hats. No, we're going over knives. Knives, 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 knives. So there's a couple of videos that I've been waiting on. One is the ultimate battle between budget hollow handle knives. I've got 4 here. We're gonna go at all 4, do a video comparing and seeing which is the best. I'm pretty excited about that because I have a lot of fun with those, and I think this is gonna be no exception. I also have, even though it's not a knife, it is a saber. I have a 10-year-old, so much better, cold steel, made for a righty, okay for a lefty, saber. It's definitely made for a righty. Hey, look at that, your hand's protected. So I'm going to be going over this. We're going to take it out, give it a nice bit of use. It's a 10-year sword, a 10-year-old sword, but it's got a fresh edge. So we are good on that. And I don't mean fresh edge as in fresh end. I mean, it's never been used. So that's really good. Next down the line, I got a package in from Scabber. There was a whole mess happened with the delivery of this package, but it all came through. One of the things he sent was something he sent back. Because I sent this to him, I didn't know he was donating it. So this is the Work Tough Gear, because I forgot the name, like Red something. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was designed by Vic, and it's awesome. It's just a really, really great knife. Very similar to one of the knives I'm going to pull out, and very similar to something like the SE6. As a matter of fact, I should probably pull that out because we're going to talk about it. Got it all set up. All right, so the other knives. The other knives. There is this one, which is really nice. Definitely not my style of knife, but I like it. This one is a Fall Niven, however, in America we say Fall Niven. It is a really clean, full convex grind. Not exactly sure what the name of it is, but it is a very clean bushcraft knife. Kind of reminds me of that Joker Ariza, I think it's called, that I have that was donated to the channel. Very, very nice, high quality, really, really, I mean, they make great knives over there. Generally, I'm not a big fan of full convex grinds, because literally you have a belt grinder, right? And you press it against the belt, and the belt is like this, and you press something against it, it does this, right? It bows. So that's how you create a convex grind. So it's like there's no skill as far as like all kinds of like special grinds and doing all kinds of beveling and all that. We're going to talk about that. So the fact that it's the simplest kind of weirds me out, that people try to charge a lot of money for them. It takes the least amount of skill to do it, but you have to have skill to do it right. And these guys do one of the best on the planet. So I'm pretty excited about this. Outside of that, we have a Hornbeak special. And this one is kind of freaky deaky. This is Hornbeak's kukri. Now it's made, as you can see, because I'm a lefty, I can't really use it. It's made to be able to be used as a right-handed person. If I was going to go with a pinch grip, it would be like that. I'd have my fingers locked on. It's not uniform on both sides. I'm not going to lie to you. That's one of the things that kills me when knives are designed for one side. I'm weird like that. Like this tattoo, this dragon that's in here, was my very first tattoo. My very second tattoo was right here. Same placement, pretty much the same size. Then this tattoo and this tattoo happened. About same placement. I have to have everything even. That always throws me off. When I looked at this, I saw this and I was like, how is that going to be comfortable in the hand? Jed found a way. It really is comfortable. I was not expecting this to feel as good as it does. So I'm pretty excited. I mean, Jed's a freaking master. He's a master. So, I mean, I got to have faith in the guy. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. So then there's these two. This one is very reminiscent of the SE6. We'll get into it. All right, this is the one scab tested. It's Architect knives. This is the one that he did not test. So this one is a brand spanking new edge. This one is more like the Rat 7. And I'm talking about size comparison. This is way nicer than the Rat 7. I'm not going to lie to you. So we have these two to do. So getting back to the Vic Lynn knife. Boop, I was looking for it right here. And comparing it side by side to the, so you got the Work Tough and you have the Architect, right? And then I have my favorite knife for camping, for, well, bushcrafty stuff. This is my SE6. As you can see, mine's probably a little different. And I tell people all the time, oh, this is great for lashing. You could put all kinds of stuff. I say it all the time whenever you have that. And I'm not just blowing smoke out of your butt. I have my ferro rod holder. I have a compass on there. I got a ton of line. So I'm not just saying it to say it. The sheath having those holes is really, really good. So you can see it kind of just goes up in size, but they're almost identical. Now for me, I don't know, that SE6 is kind of hard to beat when it comes to just, it's comfortable. It's comfortable for me. I have giant hands. This one is really nice, really smooth in the hand. This one's really comfortable. It's a little smaller. I have to say between, I mean, it would come down. This is the best comparison, the 6 to this guy, that Architect. They're pretty close. I don't know. I know this one is a 7-inch blade. The SE6 is about a 6-inch blade. So yeah, that's pretty close too. I guess you could compare, relatively speaking. You can take the SE6 is kind of right in between the two Architects, and they're all just a little bit bigger than that Work Tough gear. But you're talking about all drop points, all made for bushcraft survival, and all absolutely great knives for it. So I'm pretty excited to get to the Architects because I love this so much. I cannot see me not loving the others. And I mean, anything that's going to be like this has got to be great. Just got to be. It says so in the fine print. All right, so we're going to put that down. We're going to put this down. I like how this one does have a ferro rod holder on it. I do like the leather backstrap, but we're gonna get into it in the individual video. Remember, I'm doing full use videos on all of these. This one actually has a little label on it, and another knife that we're getting into. Man, oh man, oh man! I have my Invader. Acid rain finished frag pattern ADV tactical. That's Andre de Villers Invader. This thing is freaking nuts. I mean, gonzo. Just freaking nuts. That is a seriously nasty knife. So happy this came in. I'm really excited. I was going to do a full video of all of my ADV tactical blades, which would include this guy, the second one I got. This is, I mean, look at this frag pattern. That is seriously 3D. This knife right here is the one that everybody wants. This is the Badlands Bowie. It is one of the greatest knives. And you're talking high-end blade work right here. So you think about it, all titanium. He uses all great ball bearings. He has this little wheel inside the pocket clip for better pull on the pocket clip. You're talking about S35 VN steels. I mean, every single thing about this knife, even the removable plug if you want to switch your pocket clip to the other side, just everything is thought out. The design, the execution, all the milling it takes to get all this stuff done. Plus, I mean, you're thinking about all this titanium. This is a huge amount of titanium, right? It is a big amount of titanium. That's a big amount of S35 VN. The grinds are not simple. These are not simple grinds. This is not easily done. This is done by a master. So you have all the materials that you have to pay for. It's really expensive just to create all of this. It takes a lot of time. Then when you're talking about Andre de Villiers, he's got a 17-man shop that's building these. He has to pay every single person in his shop. So the prices get up there. This one right here, this knife, it's either $450 or $480. But here's the deal. This is one of those knives I said, grail knife. And this is a grail knife. I wanted a Badlands Bowie beyond anything. I mean, beyond way more than I wanted this sexy ass Invader. I wanted this. This was, as far as folding knives go, the most wanted for me, the most grail folding knife on the planet, like made. And I'm giving somebody an opportunity. I'm going to let this go. This is a very high-end knife, and I'm going to offer a price to anyone who wants it of $300 for this knife. I'm going to sell this knife for $300. First come, first serve. You want it, you're getting it. I have the case for it. You can have an Andre de Villiers ADV tactical knife for $300. He doesn't make a folder for $300. So somebody is getting a good deal. Why, D-Bad? Why on earth would you get rid of your freaking favorite folder ever produced? Why? I gotta show you why. He's sending me another one. It's gonna be coming within a couple weeks, I think, but Badlands Bowie. So look at this finish. It's got a mix of, I think it's acid rain. I think either that or it's called something else, because that is serious. That coloration is serious. With honeycomb, which is one of my favorite patterns he does. And it's like this crazy, cool, elongated honeycomb, not like just the standard, normally like you see like this one right here. They're all like that. This one is, look at this. This is a $750 knife. So this one is coming. Because of that, I can afford to say goodbye to my Badlands Bowie, all titanium, brass colored titanium frag pattern for $300. If you have been shopping ADV Tactical and you have been looking online and trying to find yourself one, you're not going to find them for $300. This is kind of like my gift to somebody. $300 is ridiculous. I was going to do it $350, and then I forgot when I said $300, but I already said $300, and I really was. I was going to say $350. Originally, after he said he was sending that, I said, okay, I'll let this one go for $400. And at $400, because you can get them right now for, and not like this, but I've seen others like plainer ones, I've seen going for $420. $420 is the cheapest I see them going for. So I thought $400 would be a really good deal. And I went, nah, $350 would be a great deal. And I totally forgot I did that. So now it's going to be $300. So $300, you can have an ADV Tactical Badlands Bowie. This wasn't supposed to be like a knife sale video, but because I have one coming, I'm getting rid of this one. I have a whole collection brewing, and so I was just going to keep it, but I figure, you know what, it's time to spread the wealth here. You can see it's marked right there. Golly, it's just so nice. Even the milling on the pocket clip. It doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. So let me know if somebody wants that. That one's going. Can't wait to get the video on this. We got a whole lot coming, a whole lot to do. Let's see if we can power snap it here. So get ready, guys. I mean, there's just some really cool videos coming. We're excited about that, but as excited as I am to get that Invader, because I didn't know I was getting this Badlands buoy until after the Invader came. And I was like, hell yeah, this is the apex. This is it right here. This acid rain is beautiful. And I already have a digital camo. I've got a two-tone G10 ADV tactical. I had the full titanium frag. It's even better now. Life is good for that. So yeah. Anyways, let me know if you want that. Let's get ready for some videos. I am Donnie. Until next video.